From the banks of the Allegheny, welcome to Film Bits, True Detective, Episode 7, Part 3. We will pick back up after Rust has shown Marty the videotape, and we are about to transition back to that meeting of Marty and his ex-wife. Let's go.
I'm glad you're doing good, Maggie. It seems like everybody's happy, and it's good to see. Thank you for everything.
I haven't seen you in over 2 years, Marty. Did you come here to say goodbye?
Thank you, Maggie. I mean that.
Mysterious. Look at all that white. Might be emblematic of the fact that Maggie has found her way out of her hell, her poison. And, Rust and Marty are still kind of trapped in it, aren't they? This is Marty's private eye business.
It's not going to be a bunch of people coming in and out of this place, is it?
What do you think, Rust? Practical terms, we're doing an identify and locate. Now, I can't afford to subscribe to all the databases that I used to, but I got AutoTrack XP for motor vehicle records. I got flat rate info for the QI National People Locator, public records, of course.
All right. Sounds good. How you been? You know, besides work. What do you do?
Oh, sorry, I don't ever remember you asking me a personal question before. I just stay busy. Fish, girlfriends.
You seen anybody?
Not really. Some dates. It's all pretty casual. I did have something going for a while, this Filipino girl, but that didn't pan out.
Match.com.
Quiet life. I don't stay out late. I go home.
Apartment. TV dinner. This quick little montage of the sadness of his life.
You?
Cross-cut with what Rust has become as well.
No girlfriend. Just go to work, go home.
He works at a bar, but all those bottles were from his residence.
But that girl you were seeing in '02, whatever happened there?
Yeah, that was never gonna last. Never should have started.
That was the one that broke him and Maggie up.
Oh, well. She had
It's like
problems.
Rust is
You always liked him
get
crazy.
a O2
Yeah, that I did.
topic without getting to
You
it.
quit, Marty. Yeah, you could have been boss, LT, lease, captain.
I did another 4 years after you left, and I guess the job just kind of ran its course with me.
What was that?
I was gonna play baseball, ride bulls. You end up
Remember the
becoming
belt buckle
something
from
you never
way back?
intended. Guess you'd never really even know why.
I suppose I could have been a painter, a historian. Old scenes, new details.
Yeah. You do much painting?
Yeah. A little late in the game, start something like that.
Just, if you're feeling odd right now, you should be, because here are guys that couldn't get along when they were partners, that are broken up because of a fight, because of Maggie's desire to sever ties completely with Marty, who haven't seen each other in over a decade. Well, in over a decade or thereabouts. You've come back together to, as Russ says, pay this debt. And for the first time ever, seemingly, based on what Marty says, they're just having small talk chit-chat. What you doing? How's life? Got any girls? I wanted to play baseball. I could have been a painter. It's just odd. It's just odd. I don't know if it's a good odd or a bad odd, but to me, it's just odd. Let's pick it back up.
Barely long enough to get good at one thing.
If that long.
Yeah, so be careful what you get good at.
I don't know if Russ feels he has to do this because he's hanging out with Marty or if he's genuinely interested.
Bastard, what else would you call it? Speaking of, I've been taking some writing courses.
Marty doing his thing now. The whole reason that Russ got him.
I've been tinkering around with this thing off and on. True crime. And that's the genre, not the title.
You serious?
Yeah. You know what happened in '95 and some other old cases. And all I need from you, Bobby, is some old copies of case files. You still like your sing-em-all, don't you?
Oh.
I guess I do. Business gotten so bad you gotta become a writer?
Nope, I've always wanted to do it. I just never had the time. And regards to files, I'd like to avoid fucking suck the 2 dicks I spent last Saturday with.
Nothing ain't good about. I hear you. Of course, man, whatever you need.
Appreciate it, Bobby.
No problem.
Missing persons, mostly, maybe far back as the 80s.
Well, anything before '05 that never became part of an official investigation, it isn't going to be in the computers. You're going to have to sort through the files.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Needle in a haystack. Pan from that lake to the bar. There's Rust's truck in the background there. Little hole-in-the-wall bar right off that lake.
Background. Do all Ledoux transferred title on the truck to a Jimmy Ledoux. Appears like that might be a cousin. Found him in White Castle. Owns an auto shop.
All right. Did you pull that Marie Fondo file?
There wasn't one. The porch gone. Backtracking that.
Marty, this is Robert Dumaine. He owns a place.
Hey, how's it going? Nice spot.
He's not a cop no more. Right?
You got something against cops?
Bob had a little boy. Been missing since '85.
Sorry. Jimmy Ledoux. Came up spotless. 3 kids. Wife's a teacher. He coaches his boys' pee-wee football team.
Any relation?
Some of the dudes around, I never had to worry about a connection. But yeah, my dad's second cousin or something. My pop didn't like him none. Said they weren't white enough to be white trash. What's this about exactly?
Man asked us to locate his daughter. That was a long time ago, but it looks like she might have known DeWall.
Sorry to hear that.
Look at Russ trying to clean
Wanna know
up,
what happened
and
to
he's
them?
still got the book.
6 shits.
Tax man.
Pop said they died too
Ooh,
quick.
the 6 shits.
Is there anything you remember that you can tell us about these guys?
Just they were nuts. Looked at you funky. Reggie was always asking about the girls in my school, and a couple times I saw him the wall just said kooky stuff.
Any chance you ever saw a third man with him? Man who had a bunch of scars on the bottom of his face.
It's weird you say that. I remember that face. My pop let him use our deer camp once. Took me with him. I was like 11. They were maybe 10 years older than me. They introduced us. The guy, his face underneath his nose and cheeks, scarred. Gave me funny looks all night. Every time I glanced at him, he was staring at me.
You chance this man with the scars was another little dude?
I just got to chill.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Spaghetti
Next
monster,
morning,
part
we
of
went to
family,
hungover to
staring
hunt.
at him all night.
Pop and I went home.
You ever see him again? Guy with the scars?
Never again. I'd remember.
It's an interesting kind of shot, like from behind a dingy window, what have you. And we're back in the car.
I don't like this place.
Oh, here we go
Nothing grows
again.
in the right direction.
Nothing grows in the right
Where'd this woman come from?
Tax records. Drew a paycheck from Tuttle's father. Some kind of domestic.
How'd you find her?
Well, I had to get federal income tax records from 40 to 59. Matched social with credit check run in the late 90s for Section 8 housing in Alexandria.
Good job. Look at you.
High praise from a bartender.
So, this is where we're going to shut the episode down, but we see Marty doing a little of that kind of grunt work, leg work, just mucking through files and doing all sorts of things that we're not used to him doing. And Rust recognizes that, realizes that's the kind of path he would probably be using himself to try and find someone. And then high praise from a bartender, and Rust kind of goes in the fist up like, hell yeah. Oh, love that. The weird relationship that these two now have, although they're still echoes of their old relationship. All right, so we'll be back for part 4 sooner than you can say Rustin Cole or Psychosphere. Take care, everyone.